There we have it. It took Triple H about 0.2 seconds to completely botch one of the greatest heel turns ever that happened at Elimination Chamber with John Cena. Don't get it wrong, I loved it. I loved the curveball. Great booking by H, Brian, Gerswick, whoever he is, The Rock, whoever was a part of that, great job. This is the problem though. The momentum is falling that fast. I know a lot of y'all gonna be in the comments saying, man, you overreacted. You overreact. Bro, there was no follow up to the story. How do you have a cliffhanger like Cena turns heel, right? Then the next night on Raw is no Cody, no Rock, no Cena. It's like, what? Where's the follow-up? I apologize. Maybe y'all don't get it if you wasn't in the Attitude Era. But something that big happened the very next night. It was usually Austin and Vince McMahon. The very next night, we got Austin coming out. We got Vince coming out. We got the follow-up to the story. This is one of the greatest heel turns ever. And all we get the next night is Michael Cole recapping it 100 times. Bro, this is what I'm talking about, the frustration with the booking of WWE. And when they do something good or surprising, we're all supposed to be like, glazed Triple H. I'm not with that. This is an ongoing issue with booking, right? Now, don't get me wrong. Raw started off great. CM Punk cut a great promo. Great. He cut a promo on Seth. He called Rock a bald guy, whatever he said. Man, it was a good promo. Seth Rollins comes out. They have a great, you know what I mean? They have a back and forth fight. I wish it lasted all night, but they seem to not do that now. Once you got the top people on the card to open up the show, they disappear for the next 2.5 hours. This is what's frustrating me about the product right now. Just the consistency of it, man. You had us right here. You had the momentum. How don't you see Raw on Netflix is a fucking shit show? How don't you see that? The viewership dropped nearly 50%. You started off over 50%. It started off at 6 million people globally. Now you're barely cracking 2 million. At this point, you should have brought out Travis Scott, somebody that was a part of the segment that we just seen at Elimination Chamber to do some explaining. But instead, what does Triple H give us? Lyra Valkyria versus I forgot that girl name, the Pitbull with the Chad Gable and like what? Instead of that. Instead of more storytelling, some type of video, some type of explanation, anything. Instead of that, what do we get? Gunther versus Otis. No one asked for this. This is a huge problem, and this is why fans keep complaining, bro. I'm sorry. I'm not going to be one of the content creators that's going to start speaking good soon as they do one good thing to come on here with the hopes and dreams of getting 2 seconds on WWE Raw. I already know that ain't happening, and I'm okay with that, bro. I don't want no media pass. I don't want none of that. I just want to get on YouTube and complain about the product when it's bad. I want to put it over when it's good. I want to argue with people in the comments, and I'm good with that, man. I don't know who thought Raw was a solid show, but man, I'm sorry. I just wasn't impressed at all, man. Just the lack of follow-up alone was just completely... I would love to see the drop-off numbers. I heard Vince Russo and Dr. Chris talk about this. It would be interesting to see the drop-off numbers. The second people realize that no Rock, no Cena, no follow-up, no Travis, no Cody, no nothing, not even Jay, just no nothing is going to happen the following day on Raw. I would love to see the drop-off of viewership on Raw on Netflix. Now let's touch on something else that happened. Io Sky wins the women's championship. Triple H throws two curveballs back to back in the same week. I can't complain. I'll be a hypocrite. I'll be contradicting myself even though I do it anyway. I can't really complain about that because I'd rather that than a constant predictable booking. But man, can we book this in a way where Rhea Ripley doesn't look like a complete idiot? Rhea Ripley, just look at the woman, man. She's like she's a goddess, man. She's in the gym all the time. She's built. Rhea Ripley could whip my ass. But she gets in a fight with Io Sky and she never beat Io Sky in a singles competition. Not even when the title's on the line, when it's a chance to go to WrestleMania. Like, what? And how does she lose? Does she lose straight up? Oh, of course not. Rhea Ripley thought it was a great idea to argue with Bianca Belair because Bianca Belair was encouraging both of them to get back in the ring so we can have a fair winner to see who goes to WrestleMania. I'm going to repeat this. Why did Rhea Ripley lose? Not because she got beat straight up. Not because she cheated. She got mad at Bianca Belair because Bianca Belair was cheering both of them on. This is garbage writing. Creative could do way better than that. I feel like Rhea Ripley deserves way better than that. She had to spend most of 2024 with the Liv Morgan feud, which was a good feud. I'm not gonna lie. That Liv Morgan feud, that was a good one. It had ups and downs. It had a few dry spots overall. That was a good feud for Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley. She spent most of her 2024 doing that. She gets the title back in less than 2 months, loses it to Io Sky, who's half her size, who in real life, she'll probably break Io Sky in half in less than a minute. Io Sky's going to WrestleMania versus Bianca Belair, and I'm pretty sure somehow they'll figure out a way to throw Rhea Ripley in the triple threat match, because if we get one more match with Liv Morgan, I'm pretty sure the crowd at Las Vegas is going to riot at that point, man. We had enough Rhea. We had enough of Liv feuding. They had a great feud. Let's close the coffin on that. Now, this is another question that a lot of us are wondering. What the fuck are we doing with Roman Reigns? Like, where does Roman Reigns fall in at this point? Right now, we got Seth and Punk. Seth and Punk is going to fight next week on Raw in a steel cage. Seth is going to win. They're going in 1-1 at WrestleMania. I think we should keep that as a one-on-one. But what do you do with Roman Reigns? Do you put him in the middle of Jacob and Solo? That's over. He got the Ula Fala. That chapter's done. Where does Roman Reigns play in this? Or do we do the whole Rhea thing and try to fit him in of a triple threat match? I don't think anyone wants that. I know I don't. I don't want to see Punk, Roman, and Seth in a triple threat match. I either want to see Roman versus Seth, Punk versus Seth. That's it. Now, I understand Roman and Punk had their little feuds going on, but man, Roman's the big dog, bro. I mean, he says no more big dog technically, but come on, bro. He's top of the food chain. When Cena and Rock and all of these dudes are doing movies and they're nowhere to be found, it's Roman Reigns that put the company on his back year after year after year. I think he deserves better than being thrown in some triple threat match just because they couldn't find out nothing else to do with him. One more thing I wanted to touch on, Travis Scott. I'm pretty sure The Rock and Brian were a part of writing this and thinking it was a good idea for Travis Scott to be in the ring. But there's rumors going along that Travis Scott actually injured Cody, not only like blackened his eye from slapping him into the canvas, but actually busted his eardrum. And it's hard to even blame Travis Scott in this because he shouldn't even been in the fucking ring. This is one of the greatest heel turns ever. Who made the fucking genius idea to have Travis Scott in the ring burning sage? Now, if that's all he did, cool. But he got caught up in the moment and he slapped Cody. Forgot that this was professional wrestling. He thought they was jumping him for real, man. And now in the result of it, Cody's injured. And I'm pretty sure, like, wait, someday in the future, I guarantee Cody gonna get that receipt back on Travis, man. It's just wrestling, bro. It's like, come on, man. You can't just get away with that. No one asked you to slap him, bro. But you did it anyway. And once again, I can't blame Travis all the way. These are the creatives that's putting people in these monumental big moments. And it's like, fuck, the adrenaline got to me. Yeah, man, I probably would have did the same shit, man. But let me know in the comments what you think about this past Raw. It's a lot of good things going on SmackDown. SmackDown coming to Philly this Friday. So that's going to be interesting. They saying Jade is going to be there. Hopefully we get a follow-up from Cena turning heel. Cena is being part-time now because he's a heel. It makes all the sense now because this is not like a retirement tour. Anything could happen now. He could screw everybody and say, I'm not really retiring. He could really do what he wants at this point. No more Make-A-Wish. No more nothing. Cena has free reigns to do whatever. And it's just be interesting how they follow up. I definitely think 100% WWE Creative dropped the ball by not following up. Not even a fucking social media post on one of the greatest heel turns ever in WWE history. So we'll see how this plays out with the next coming weeks. I'm going to admit this. Going into WrestleMania has been took out the trash. I can't even lie. I said throw WrestleMania in the trash a few videos ago. I'm taking it out the trash now. You know what I mean? I'm wiping the little particles of dust off it. And right now, I'm just sitting on the counter and see what we're going to do with this for right now. I'm not sure if I'm going to throw it back in the trash or I'm going to just let it sit and see how it goes from there. Let me know in the comments what y'all think, though. I'm going to see y'all in the comments. And if y'all play Twitch, I'm going to start being on Twitch, streaming, playing WWE 2K25. So y'all follow my Twitch, Bobby Monsoon 215. It's Bobby Monsoon 215. Like, comment, subscribe to the YouTube. I'll holler at y'all in the comments, man. Blah.